stop sign ready to come this way. I'll tell you guys when to roll, Dave.
You just give me the word.
All right, roll, Dave.
The problem solvers are about to snap the trap. This guy thinks he's here to get paid, but the woman he's meeting is working for us, and he's in for the shock of his life.
Hi, Mr. Garrett. You know who I am? You watch the problem solvers?
What is this about?
You're not out here playing attorney again, are you?
No.
You're not?
No.
Oh, is that right? Watch what we caught on our undercover camera, and you decide.
Yeah, you got the lawyer and the mortgage company.
Right. And that's Melinda down there.
My man, I like
That's why she's
that.
here.
I like
His
that.
name is Eugene Garrett. He acts a lot like an attorney, and he sure looks the part, doesn't he? He's no lawyer, but he goes around playing the legal game even though he's been ordered to stop. And when the problem solvers are done with him, he could face the wrath of an Oakland County judge. I'll tell you about this court order in a minute. Right now, let me tell you how the problem solvers got on to this Perry Mason wannabe. It started with an email from this Fox 2 viewer, Bridget Townsend. She says she met Garrett through a friend, and she was impressed. Thought he was the real deal.
He addressed himself as attorney Gene Garrett.
Pretty convincing.
Pretty convincing is an understatement. Yeah, you would have hired him.
So Bridget hooked Garrett up with two clients. She says they both gave him a down payment, and they both got burned. Unfortunately, one of them was her sister.
What did your sister get for her money?
Nothing.
You just took the money and ran.
Yeah.
Bridget's sister Michelle gave Garrett a $500 down payment to handle a serious case in Harper Woods District Court. But when the judge called the case, the defense attorney's chair was empty.
He didn't show up. He did not show up.
Bridget was furious, so she contacted the problem solvers for help. She wanted me to expose this guy before he was able to take advantage of someone else. So I went to work, and I was surprised by what I uncovered. It turns out Eugene Garrett has already been in trouble for impersonating an attorney. Look at this. Back in 1999, he took a woman for $2,200 by posing as a lawyer. The Michigan bar got so many complaints about Garrett, they took him to court. Judge Fred Mester ordered him to knock it off. This court order is very specific. Garrett can't fill out legal forms. He can't give legal advice. He can't tell people he's an attorney. He can't even imply he's an attorney. And he can't be a middleman for an attorney. The court order says if he does any of those things, he's in contempt of court. All rise. The problem solvers are now in session. We're going undercover, and soon you'll be able to render your verdicts. That's Eugene Garrett on the right, and the guy on the left is working undercover for Fox 2. He called Garrett and asked him if he could handle a foreclosure. Garrett asked to meet him at the Register of Deeds office. Now you're about to see this guy in all his glory.
You're not in redemption. You are in what they call foreclosure. And they can't really foreclose on it for 2 months. It has to be 3.
And listen to what happens when Garrett is asked about his fee.
If you come and say it's going to cost you $5,
It may not cost you, no.
then I got to walk away.
First of all, a situation like this does not even go to court.
Remember, he's not supposed to imply he's an attorney, and he's not supposed to be a middleman for attorneys. So listen closely to what he says next.
Does this go to court? I mean, if it goes to court,
Well, not
would
necessarily so.
you be the lawyer for me?
Well, we got a team of them.
Sounds like a real legal beagle. He even brags about his connections.
Who's the lawyers? Is Trot and Trot?
Tried and tried.
Okay, that's easy for me because I deal with them all the time. They know me well.
By now, I'd heard enough. We had another Fox 2 employee set up a meeting with Garrett at this parking lot. I'm about to hold this guy's feet to the fire, but every question I ask him, he spits out the same one-word answer.
Foreclosure. Foreclosures. Foreclosures.
Well, Mr. Garrett, I've got one word for you. Busted. You're not out here playing attorney again, are you?
No.
You're not?
No.
You didn't tell this lady that you were going to handle her bankruptcy?
No. Foreclosure.
She said it's a bankruptcy.
Foreclosure.
How can you do this to people?
Excuse me?
Do you remember a lady named Michelle Townsend?
Nope.
You took $500 from her and never showed up in court. Do you know you have a restraining order against you from even implying that you're a lawyer?
Foreclosures.
Well, you're still implying or telling people that you're a lawyer.
Foreclosures. Foreclosures.
You're in violation of that order.
Foreclosures.